Hey YouTube, welcome back. It's Cole from drivecheckpodcast Vanguard podcast, and today it's not Vanguard, it's not Pokemon, but we're gonna jump into. That would have been a lot better if it was all on screen. But I got I got some Digimon stuff, and this game is looking super cool to me and very innovative. Huh? Yeah, innovative with like the mana system is super cool. So this is actually pre-sale, which is very interesting. I haven't played a deck or a card game like that, but so basically, I don't know if it says it on here, but this is okay. So this is what the starter decks are going to look like. But I also have 3 booster boxes, and oops, and as you can see, these are actually special, the release special bonus. So, and they also have extra bonuses in it. But I have 3 of those, so I'm going to open up in 2 videos. One is going to be sitting down and going through all the cards that I open. And another one's going to be speed going through too. But I have these starter decks, and the starter decks they're kind of special because there are a couple cards we can only get in the starter deck. I don't remember all of them off the top of my head because while I've been paying attention to Digimon, I haven't actually paid attention and played them. I know like the basics basically, but everyone at my locals is super hyped for this, so uh, I'm jumping in and I am very excited because it looks really cool. But also another thing, um, there are online tournaments, and if for some reason you weren't able to go in and get cards for it or something, they, Bandai, the people who make the game, are giving out like this little poster thing, but all these cards are perforated. So you can tear them out, like fold them and tear them out and put them in sleeves, and you can play with them. They're legal cards, which I think is like super awesome. And even on the back, like they got different arts for not different arts, but different cards for the Digitomas, and even like a kind of like a quick start guide on the back too. Like it's so cool. Also, another thing that they did, I haven't tried it yet, but I have it downloaded. There's a starter app, like a tutorial app for the game, so you can sit down and you can play through it a couple games. Just I think just with the starter decks, but without further ado, we're gonna jump into it. Each pack or each each deck includes an additional booster box as well. So, not booster box, jeez, booster pack. Sorry, I've had a very long day at work. But so we're gonna start with let's start with Heaven's Yellow. So there's Heaven's Yellow, Cocytus Blue, and Gaia Red. So yellow is one of the colors that I'm very much looking forward to. I am a fool of a took, and I did not bring goods to open this. But it looks like I can just kind of rip up the bottom and pull it out that way. So that's neat. Alright, cool. Well, that is a terrifying Digimon egg. Or Digi egg, sorry. Alright. Okay. Oh, so the deck isn't actually like saran wrap like Yu-Gi-Oh or whatever. So that's interesting. Here's a pack. Let's get that out of here. Move the pack over to the side. We're gonna get rid of the plastic thing. And so it looks like it comes with a couple of inserts, right? Oh, so here's a memory gauge. So memory gauge is the key mechanic of the game. So, as you can see, this is player 1 and player 2, right? So, it's kind of like a pendulum. So, however much... Let's just get rid of these. So, let's look at the first card, right? Salamon is a level 3. The Digi eggs are level 2s. So, Salamon is a level 3. This is its cost to pay normally, and in order to pay that cost, basically, I think you start your turn. I can't remember what you start your. See, like the technical stuff, I don't have down. I don't know yet, but I know. Here's a quick rule sheet and quick start guide and whatnot, which is also really cool. The game's pretty simple, but I don't have all the details down yet. Basically, you can normal pay the cost to get any Digimon out on the field. Wherever you started your turn at, you go into your opponent's turn. So, like, let's say that I had one memory, and I just wanted to play this normally, so it would cost 2. So we go from 1, so 1, 2, and I'd give my opponent 1, and then they would start their turn. So as soon as it goes into the opponent's side, your turn ends and their turn starts. So it's like back and forth. So there's technically no end phase. The end just happens when you it runs out of your field, basically. It's weird. It's really clever though. I like that. It's a holdover from Chrono Clash, I believe, but it's a very interesting mechanic. Also, so you start the game with up to 5 of these Digi Eggs. They're like shuffled up, and then you flip one up per turn, and then it's kind of like the basis of one of your chains, basically. Because another key mechanic is evolution, Digi Evolution. So like I said, that second cost right there, that's how much it costs to evolve. And to evolve, you would put it on top. It has to be that color, so it has to go on top of a yellow. And then you would do that. And then let's see if I can find a level 3. Okay, so we're gonna jump ahead to Angemon. So it's 2, 3, 4. So as long as I pay that cost, I can keep evolving all the way up. And I think level 6 right now. There might be level 7. I don't think so. But basically, yeah, you keep going like that. And as you can see, these effects would stack. So these are called inheritable skills. So as long as a Digimon has those, then you're good to go. There's also just regular abilities. I forget what those are called. I think they're on play abilities, and then there's inheritable abilities. But yeah, this is a really cool mechanic. So the on play abilities would only be available if it was the top card. So instead of Angemon, it was Unimon. Then you could you would get this effect as well as all the other ones underneath it. So that's really cool. Let's put them back together and we'll go through the deck again. Whatever. So this, I think they all start with 4 Digi Eggs. Get this out of the way. You can have it from 0 to 5. And as far as I know, whatever is in the raising area, which is the only place that Digi Eggs can exist, basically. It's a safe evolution. Like, your opponent can't affect it, as far as I know. So it's just a safe way to Digi-evolve, and then you can move them from there to your field, basically. I don't know where Angemon is. Did I pass him? No, I couldn't have. Okay, I didn't. Alright, cool. Alright, so we get Salamon, nothing too special. There, you get 4 of them. Tapirmon. Okay. Patamon. Little baby Patamon. Inheritable skill, during your turn, once per turn. When an opponent's Digimon is deleted by dropping to 0, you gain 1 memory. So deleting is destroy or retire, depending on what game you're coming from. 1 memory is on your memory gauge, so it would go, back 1 towards you, which is really good. And so yellow likes to lower your opponent's Digimon power, DP. I don't know exactly what it is, but so they got a lot of effects that will lower it. So when it gets to 0, it is deleted. It's gone. Alright, so those are, you get 4 of those. Then you get Angemon, which has an inheritable skill. When attacking, if you have 4 or more security cards, gain 1 memory. So I think they also like to gain memory, I guess. I don't remember that. I also don't know a ton about the game. I know like basics. I haven't played it yet. Gatomon. Okay, Unimon. He's blocker. Oh, blocker. The only way to get the blockers are in this deck. Or in the starter deck. That's what it is. When an opponent's Digimon attacks, you can suspend this Digimon to force the opponent to attack it instead. So basically, you can change the target. It's like Defender in Magic, but you would tap it, and it now becomes the target, basically. And when you attack, you lose 2 memory. So, when you attack with it, sorry. So you basically just kind of don't want to attack with it. Unless you want to lose the memory, which I don't know why. But, so you get 4 of him. And then you get Magna Angemon. It's a level 5. So when attacking, if your opponent's Digimon one of your opponent's Digimon gets 1,000 GP. That's okay. That's solid. And also it's got a little bit of like holographic foil, as you can see, around the border, which is really cool. Get a couple of those, and then we get Angewoman. Oh, Magna Angemon there. Angewoman, right there. When Digivolving, so when it evolves, Digivolves. When you have 3 security cards or less, you can trigger recovery +1 from the deck. I like that. I like how they have that keyword. You can't see it, but it says recovery +1, so it tells you right there that recovery. I'll get to that in a second, but recovery +1, where that recovery is coming from, as well as in the parentheses. So that's great. But so in Digimon, it's a lot like Duel Masters, Kaijudo, Argent Saga. Basically, you'll shuffle your deck up, blah blah blah, and then I think you either draw first or you put your security down, and your security stack is literally a stack of 5 cards, right? And when your opponent attacks them, they have to beat whatever is flipped up. So if it is a Digimon, like let's say Angemon was the one that was flipped up, their attacking power has to be greater than the DP of this Digimon. If it was less, this would actually basically like counterattack and destroy it, or delete it, is the terminology. There are non-Digimon cards, which we're going to get to in just a second, and I'll talk about how they work in a little bit. But I like this card a lot. I think she's pretty solid. So we got 4 of her, and then we have Magnadramon, which is a 12 DP, 10 cost to pay normally, or 2 if you're going to evolve it, level 6. So I think there are level 7s in the game, but you're only going to get level 6s in this. Seraphimon is kind of, I think he's like the main yellow boss, I think. Or who in this set. I'll talk when we open up the booster boxes. It's a little touchy on that one, but the card's really shiny. Looks really good, actually. I like that a lot. 4 to evolve and 12 to pay normally for 10 DP. When it attacks, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 4,000 power, or whatever, for the turn. So, and if you remember correctly, a lot of the weaker Digimon have 4,000 or 5,000 power. So you're deleting them that way. So you're kind of like controlling the board, which is really interesting. Also, level 6s don't have any inheritable skills because, for the most part, you can't really evolve from a level 6. So, okay. Sorry. Talking a lot. Don't have a lot of water. TK Takaishi. This is what's called a Tamer card. It says Tamer up there. And basically, they're like, if you play Magic, they're like enchantments. They stay on the board until they're removed. So this says during your opponent's turn, all of your security Digimon get power DP plus 2,000. So if you were to attack my security and it turns out to be a Digimon, then it gets an extra bit of power, which is great. And then it has a security trigger here at the bottom. So it says in security, you can play this card without paying its memory cost. So if it's triggered and destroyed, instead of it going to, I think it goes to the trash or the discard, then you can play it for free. So there's the non-Digimon cards, I think all have security costs, if I remember correctly. But you get 4 of him, and then we have what are called option cards. So option cards are like spell cards, right? And they tell you when they can play it. So this is cost 1. During the main phase, one of your Digimon gets plus 3,000 power until end of turn. And then security cost, all of your Digimon security Digimon get 5,000 DP for the turn. Then add this card to the owner's hand. Yeah, so I think they normally would be discarded or trashed, but this lets you get it back to your hand. So this is really cool. That's a really good card. Heaven's Charm. Main one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 2,000 for the turn. Security just lets you add it back to your hand. Whereas Heaven's Gate gave you another ability. Heaven's Charm just adds it back to your hand. Holy Flame. Main one of your opponent's Digimon gains security attack minus 3. This Digimon checks 3 fewer security cards until end of your opponent's turn. So they're kind of like crits in Vanguard, right? So you're stacking up crits, and that's how many critical damage checks you would get. This is saying it's crit minus 3 basically. And then it has security ability. All of your opponent's Digimon gain security attack minus 1. So they would take 1 fewer if it's triggered like that. So that's good. I like that card a lot, actually. 7 Heavens. Cost 7. Okay, whatever. Main, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 10,000 until end of turn. And then its security effect, it just says, hey, you can activate it. You can go ahead and activate that. Alright, this is cool. I like Yellow a lot. I like what they do. Alright, we're going to open up this pack, and then we're going to blaze through the others. Or, I could make it their own video. Ooh, I could. No, we'll just go through them real quick. Right, ooh, I hate Bandai packs. I didn't even go through and look at the pack. I just really wanted to open it. Oh well. Okay, so get the trash out of here. Oh, there is a shiny. So we got Atomic Ray. So that's black is a color that does not have a starter set, but is in the set. A starter deck, but is in the set. So there's red, blue, and yellow, which all have starter decks right now. Then there's green, purple, and black. So Atomic Ray, not going to talk about them. We're just going to kind of open them and go through them. So that was Elecmon, Ogremon, Toy Agumon, Heart's Attack, Weregarurumon. Purple is my favorite color. That's kind of what I'm gunning for. So I'm going to set that aside. Gomamon, Gatsumon, Growlmon. Ooh, Guiomon and Growlmon are really cool. I like them a lot. Biomon, Joe That's cool. So where are the rarities? Oh, right there. It says it. You can't see it. Dang it. I don't know why I try. Ooh, Metal Garurumon. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. See, what's the rarity on this one? This is an SR, so it's super rare, I think. And this is a little set list of everything in the set. And then on the back is another counter thing. So that's awesome. Okay. So let's set that aside. Also set this aside. Oh, get the eggs moving there. Throw that away. I don't want it. And we're gonna just kind of speed through. Because now that we kind of have the basis of how the game works, there's a lot of tutorials online that teach it, that show you how to play. Like I said, that app is also a very good way to learn. Yeah, I could show you. I don't know necessarily everything myself, so We'll just go through this pretty quickly. Koromon, Biomon, Agumon. I think there's almost an Agumon in every color. So Agumon's kind of like Pikachu of Digimon. Dracomon, Bergermon. It's cool. Cordramon. Greymon. What does red want to do? Oh yeah, so Cordramon are your blockers for red. Garudamon gets power. Metal Greymon. Ooh. His block gains 3 memory. Okay. I see that. Ooh, Phoenixmon. That art looks sweet. That looks really good. I like that. Then you have War Greymon. For every 2 Digivolution cards in this Digimon has, it gets security attack +1. Oh, so they just like to get a lot of crits, it looks like. A lot of power and a lot of crits. Like a red deck, basically. Taikamiya, blah, blah, blah. Nothing great about that. Shadow Wing. Starlight Explosion. That's a cool looking card. Giga Destroyer and Gaia Force. I heard Gaia Force is like the best card that red has. It's just literally a kill one. For 8 memory, it's delete one of your opponent's Digimon. So that's really cool. So if they've got like a big old stack that they've been saving up and building, and they bring it out, and then boom, on your turn, boom, get rid of it. And also it's security effect. So if it's triggered, it just lets you can destroy another Digimon who's about to attack. So that's phenomenal. Cards are real good. Red's kind of like your aggro rush kind of thing. All right, because I missed out. This is the pack. So it says release special booster. 187 cards, 12 card booster pack. On the back, there's information. So worlddigimoncard.com and how many rares, super rares, blah blah blah, are all in the set. Let's see if I can find a better way to open it than tearing the side. I haven't opened a Bandai pack in a very long time. I think honestly, it's been a couple years when I bought some old Naruto packs. Alright, so we got Mushroomon, Smashed Potatoes, okay, Dolphmon, interesting, Blade of the True, Agumon in green, yep, I think Agumon is in every color, Gardramon, oh this is a black blocker, Vegemon, Radiation Blade, okay, Kirinmon, oh, okay, Magnadramon. Alright, okay. TK Takaishi. So another thing about Digimon, as long as the set numbers are different, you can have as many of that Digimon. So let's say I wanted 4 of a yellow Agumon. I could also have 4 red Agumon, even though they both have Agumon in the name. They're different cards. So you're good there. Gallantmon. I remember this card being pretty cool. When Digivolving, if you have a red tamer in play, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 6,000 or less. Ooh, that is nice. When attacking, trash one of your opponent's security cards for every 10 cards in their trash. I don't need that trash. That's an interesting card. I don't know. I've heard it's pretty good. That sounds good. But I'm also like really tired of not thinking entirely correctly. I'm trying to knock out as much of these as possible so that I can rest easy. That's different art on this box. Alright. Huh. Yeah, totally different art. Alright, so I guess we got it while we got it here. This is Shine Greymon. He's a yellow card. Yellow, I think he's level 6 or 7 Digimon. He's also not in the set. So, yeah, he's not in this set at all. Even in all the booster boxes. He just doesn't exist in it. But he's on the artwork for it. He'll be in the next booster box. The next box, but not in version 1.0. He'll be in 1.5. Alright, Sunomon is your egg. Gomamon, oh, it's really cute. Gabumon. Bearmon. Ikakumon. Garurumon. Grizzlymon, that's your blocker. That's what you want from the deck. Garurumon. Okay. I like Garurumon. I think he's cool. And Zudomon's also really cool too. He's got a big old hammer. Is it a hammer or is it like an axe thing? I think it might be like a pickaxe. Anyway. And then you have Plesiomon, also really good art on that. And then Metal Garurumon. So what do you do? It says once per turn when attacking, unsuspend. Unsuspending is like resting and standing or tapping and untapping. So suspend it is to tap it, unsuspend is to untap it. So it looks like it might play with that. I didn't read. Trash 2 Digimon cards at the bottom of your opponent's Digimon. Oh! Zudomon's cool. So when it Digi-evolves, you can trash 2 Digi-evolution cards at the bottom of one of your opponent's Digimon. So the ones that have, basically you're getting rid of those inheritable skill ones. So that's really cool. And then you have Matt Ishida. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, excuse me. Hammer Spark. Oh, just for free, gain 1 memory. Security, gain 2 memory. Oh, that's interesting. So, if your opponent is attacking you, right, and they have like one memory left on their side, if they attack this and they hit that, and you gain 2 memory, you take it out of your opponent's turn and it goes into your turn. So it's kind of like it's like saying end your opponent's turn, basically. The likelihood of that happening is probably pretty rare, but it can happen. So that's pretty cool. Sorrow Blue, Kaiser Nail, and Cocytus Breath. Just, that's a bounce card. That's cool. Alright. Also very, very cool. I got a lot to say about Digimon, apparently. So, yeah, this pack, blah, 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 it's red. I don't know why, but maybe if I open these boxes, there's probably 2 different packs. I hate Bandai packs. I hate opening like that, because this creates mess. It's just mess. So it looks like every pack might have a SR in it then. Not sure. But Gorillamon, Gardramon, so I've got 2 blockers for black, which is good. Elecmon, Forbidden Temptation. Interesting. Monzimon, Blastfire. Frigimon, interesting. Biomon. Bebidomon. Devidramon. Ooh, on deletion, gain a memory. Ooh, delete me. I want that memory. Tyrannomon and Gabumon. Okay, so it's not guaranteed to get secret rares. I just happen to get 2 secret rares. That's awesome. Alright. I really want to close because my throat is parched and I need water. And I also need to get through 2 more videos opening a bunch of packs. But it's cool. Digimon's cool. This is a fun game. I'm really happy to learn. So you guys get to see my journey throughout it. If you have any questions about it, let me know, and I will try my best to help you learn those answers or find those answers because I also want to know. So it's kind of like you asking them helps me basically. But yeah, I got more Digimon stuff planned. I got more just stuff in general planned. But without further ado, we're gonna well, actually, um, I if anyone's interested, I opened Pokemon cards. In the last couple of videos, I've had a lot of really insanely good luck on those Pokemon cards. But also, um, we stream our Drive Check podcast, which is a Card Fight Vanguard podcast, every Tuesday at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. So if you're interested and want to come hang out and chat afterwards, we're usually done about 9 or so, 9:30, give or take, and I'll be in chat for a bit afterwards to hang out. So we can talk Digimon, we can talk Pokemon, you can talk Vanguard, you can talk anything really. I try to keep up with all kinds of different card games. So, um, yeah, I'm gonna head out. I need water and I need to move on to the next video. So, I'll see you in the next Booster Box video.